So Jai, we're here today and you're going to be talking me through a new spring look. All the new makeup's now coming into the shop. So the thing I find though is there's so much makeup out there that I sort of get confused. I know the look I want because I see it on the catwalk, but I don't know how to actually get all the details of it.
This is the shade finder.
Yeah.
And what we do is we find a shade for everyone. If we hold it up, so what we can see is we're looking for the color that disappears, and then we're looking for the shade. The intensity is 3, okay? What's important is you know what you want. Tell us what coverage you're looking for, what formula you're after. Tell us what your skin is like, how it feels at the end of the day, what the environment does to the skin. And then what we do is we custom find a foundation for you.
And obviously if I'm doing this at home, I'm going to be using my fingers. So it's good, isn't it? Start in the middle of the face and work it out. One of my sort of top 5 beauty hates is, you know how women get that foundation sort of patchy bit around the nose? And I always say to women, if there's one thing you do before you leave your makeup, you know, your dressing table or leave the house, is just do that little...
Absolutely, in the corners.
Yeah, in the corners of the nose.
Why don't we start there?
Actually, when I was lucky years ago to interview Mrs. Estée Lauder, she was saying, you put on your foundation, leave it, just settle a few minutes, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. And then for evening, you can put on a second layer where you need it. And I'm sure that goes back to about the 1950s or 1960s. But when I go out in the evening, it's one of the best ways, instead of using a thicker foundation, to use almost like your tinted moisturizer and to do a second light layer.
Over the top.
Up over the top. And I tell you, it still works really well.
And you still do it.
I still do it. Everything that Mrs. Estée Lauder told me, I do.